Hi, I thought I'd bring back one of those funky intros. Today, I thought we'd talk about a very pressing subject in the manga community. Money's super important for any manga collector because without it, you wouldn't be able to collect manga. Unless, of course, you went to stores stealing it, I guess. So I thought today we'd talk about setting a budget for your manga collection and some tips and tricks on how to collect on that budget. Now, if you want to ignore all of my tips today, and you want to just buy some manga for yourself, then you can use the affiliate links down in the description. It helps out the channel a bunch. I actually use the money to buy equipment like this for the channel. But without further ado, let's talk about budgeting your manga collection. The first thing you're going to want to do when budgeting your manga collection is to create a budget. Now, the best way to do this is to look at all of your income from your job or from whatever you do in the world and work out what you have that is expendable. Expendable is basically available money that you have to spend on yourself, on things you like to do, or on manga. Now, setting yourself a budget can be really difficult because everyone wants to buy as much manga as they possibly can because they enjoy the hobby. But my number one tip for collecting on the budget would be to set a low budget and stick to it. You need to have some self-control when you're in this hobby, and that will allow you to collect in the most affordable way possible. One way to keep an eye on this budget is to put it into a spreadsheet. Each month show how much you've spent on manga, which ones you've purchased, and then you can work out how much left you have of your budget. Because in a month, you don't need to spend your entire budget. If there isn't any manga that you want to pick up, just put some money to the side, and then you'll have some more for next month where you can buy a bigger purchase like box sets or a collection, or you could have some money to the side for a massive, amazing deal. Now, I know before I mentioned about sticking to your budget down to the T. However, there are exceptions to this rule. In my manga collecting budget, I actually have some money put to the side for special manga purchases. And this is basically money outside of the budget that allows me to purchase amazing deals or to take advantage of sales. Now, I buy a lot of pre-owned manga, so when a deal comes up, I don't want to miss it because I don't have enough money in the budget for that month. So I say always have some special money put aside for in case an amazing deal like all of 20th Century Boys or all of Berserk comes up on one of the marketplaces that you look at. Now you have a budget, you have your hard limits for what you're going to spend, and you have your special budget put to the side for amazing deals. We need to talk about taking advantage of your budget in the best way possible. Now, the first thing you want to do is not waste money on manga you're not going to enjoy. And the best way to do this is to test read online. Now, there's amazing apps out there like the Shonen Jump app that you can get for £2 a month, and you can read every Shonen Jump title out there and test whether there is a series that you want to collect. But also, if you are going to collect a series, I don't see a problem with reading a couple of chapters online. Obviously, still support the creators, but to test out a series, just read a couple of chapters online. I'm probably going to get cancelled for that, but who cares? You can also watch review videos and see what other people are saying about the series. Obviously, you always want to form your own opinion, but you can get some insight as to whether you will enjoy a series from some of the other creators you watch, like me. And the only other option you have is to go into a manga bookstore and just read a couple of chapters while you're in the store. Or even go down to your local library and see if they have manga available. So you've tested a series and now you've decided that you want to purchase it. What's the next step? I have ranted and raved about one specific topic on this channel, and that is being patient. If there is a series that you want to get into, you don't have to go out and purchase it immediately for full market value. What you can do is wait until there's a sale on that series, or until the series comes back in stock if it's out of print and someone's charging exorbitant prices. Or you can continue looking at places like Mercari, Facebook Marketplace, Gumtree, and see if anyone has the complete series pre-owned. I've said this over and over again on my channel. Most of the stuff you see behind me, I have picked up in one go from places like Facebook Marketplace. And I did that at a massively reduced cost because I was buying it all in one go and pre-owned, and all it took was a little bit of patience, a little bit of searching every day for the series that you want the most. There's also always sales on websites like Right Stuff in particular, where if you wait enough time, really popular series will go on sale and you can get them at a massively reduced price. I know recently they've been doing series like Chainsaw Man in its entirety for about 70% of the cover price. Now, this is saving you 30%, which is benefiting your budget because you've got 30% extra to spend. Now, if you're buying manga every single month, the likelihood is you won't be able to buy pre-owned manga because you can only buy it when someone's selling it. So instead, you're going to have to buy single volumes from all the different websites that exist on the internet. My number one tip for this is look at every single site and see which one has your volume for the cheapest. This is going to come up in a video that I'm going to upload in a couple of weeks, which is a manga buying challenge where I needed to buy manga as cheaply as possible, and I found out that the series that I was looking for varied in price depending where I went. It's an 8-volume series, and some volumes were cheaper on one site and more expensive on another site, or part of the series was one price, the other part was more expensive, but then on another site you could buy those more expensive volumes for cheaper. So it's just about shopping around, making sure to double check how much postage and packaging is, but shopping around and finding the cheapest possible site for the manga that you want. Now, this isn't going to be the case for every manga. You can't go to Forbidden Planet and they'll have every manga the cheapest possible. It's going to change for each series, so make sure you're shopping around. And again, look out for things like 3-for-2 sales. In stores, there's often 3-for-2 sales, especially in the UK at Forbidden Planet, and this can just get you a free volume every time you buy 2 volumes, so you're just going to be benefiting your budget. Another thing that I've always suggested for people is selling your unwanted manga. I know we all want to build a massive collection, but if you're really not interested in a series, just get rid of it. It's going to sit on the shelf, it's going to take up space, and that money could be put towards a series you really want. Earlier this year, I got rid of a load of stuff from my collection, and it allowed me to buy some awesome new titles. And now my collection is more cut down, I'm so much more happy with it, and I made myself some money. Now, the last thing I want to say about collecting on a budget is try and find ways you can make money for free online. That's what I've been doing recently, and I've been using that money to purchase manga for myself. One way of doing this, if you're a YouTuber, is by using affiliate links, like the ones down in the description. I don't use my ones to buy manga because I want to save up for equipment, but you could use the money you make from that to put back into the hobby and buy yourself some manga. I know a lot of manga tubers do this. And then another really amazing one that I did recently was just a bank account switch. Basically, I switched my bank account from one to another, and they paid me £150 as an incentive to do that. Now, this offer isn't available anymore, but there's constantly new offers to switch your bank account. They have some restrictions, but once you meet those, you get paid out almost instantly, and it gave me £150, which is what I spent on my video that's coming in a couple of weeks. And there's always deals online on how to make free money. You can just type in how to make free money. It's not easy, it's not a lot of money, but it can benefit you slightly towards your manga collection. So there you have it, a super quick video about collecting on a budget. At some point, I'm going to do a really extended guide on all of this, but I wanted to chuck this out to you guys today just to give you some helpful tips for collecting on a budget. To summarize, we have setting yourself a budget, keeping track of the budget, making sure you stick to the budget, and then making sure you make the most out of your budget by test reading, buying pre-owned, being patient, and checking out sales. And never forget, always shop around because you might find the series you want for cheaper in multiple different places. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed, please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be alerted every single time that I upload. Head down there in the description. There is a Discord link, a Twitter link, and my affiliate links if you want to purchase yourself some manga and support me at the same time. And in the comments box down below, leave your #1 tip for collecting on a budget. My name's been Leon, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.